Ha! Too slow that time, Stink Tank. Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned stalemate.
No, we do not. Your position is untenable, Mr. Sampson. I need only to increase my force field's power to sever your brachial artery.
Yeah? Then you'd be drowning in my blood. Huh? Now it's untenable.
I have a high-velocity cannon pointed at your chest.
I could dodge it.
Come on.
Tanks for Nuthin is the 5th episode of Season 6. It first aired on February 28, 2016, and was written by Jackson Public. In it, Dr. Mrs. the Monarch has to deliver the tragic news of Orangutan's passing to his wife, Battle Axe. Meanwhile, the Monarch and 21 have to get the Morphomobile out of impound, and Villain of the Week think tank arches Dr. Venture. After Billy Quizboy was exposed to the God Gas in last week's episode, a viral video shows up online of him in an altered state that directly parallels a similar viral video featuring a drunken David Hasselhoff. The red phone hidden in the bus in the mayor's office is very similar to Batman's red phone in the old 60s TV show.
And in Wayne Manor, stately home of millionaire Bruce Wayne and his youthful ward, Dick Grayson.
Help!
Naturally, sir.
The bust in which it's hidden is of actual former mayor of Newark, Joseph Emmett Haynes. Jackson Public speaks a bit on Battle Axe's bar from the art book. Battle Axe runs a bar in Hell's Kitchen. In further subtle nods to yesteryear and a fictionalized version of New York, just like in Daredevil, Hell's Kitchen is a rough neighborhood that is mostly Irish. Actually, Hell's Kitchen hasn't been like that since probably the 70s or early 80s. The colored glass windows and some of the interior are inspired by a bar on the Lower East Side called 7B, which is in every fucking movie. It's the bar in Godfather Part 2 where they try to strangle Pentangeli and then there's a shootout in the street in front of it. Even though the verdict takes place in Boston, some of the bar scenes are shot in 7B. Crocodile Dundee's That's Not a Knife, That's a Knife is there. Most recently in Jessica Jones, 7B is the bar where Luke Cage works. And also, according to the book, this desk clerk is a nod to both Frank Oz's character in Blues Brothers.
One Timex digital watch broken.
And this dude from The Terminator.
Look, it may take a while. If you want to wait, there's a bench over there.
This is the first time that we see Colonel Gentleman the Action Man and Rose Wayland sharing an apartment together after Colonel Gentleman invited them to live with him back in the Devil's Grip.
Yeah, it's a little brownstone on Christopher Street. You could bring Rose. What do you say?
If you don't mind the sound of old people having sex, you've got yourself a roommate.
This episode also reintroduces Phineas Phage into the council after he was formerly inducted under the rule of the Sovereign in Bot Seeks Bot.
So it is with great pleasure that I officially introduce the new Councilman 4 to our little family.
Thanks, guys. Really looking
So
forward
if
to
there's
it.
no other business, I hereby adjourn this session of the Council of 30.
And after his reinstatement was later discussed just a couple episodes ago in Faking Miracles.
Then it's settled. We shall officially invite Professor Phineas Phage to rejoin this esteemed council.
Well, that's one.
At the impound lot, this vehicle is seen in the background. It's never stated explicitly, but based on the bull theming, it would make sense for this to be Manitor's car. To add to this theory, the last time we knew of Manitor alive, he was working for the Metropolitan Transportation Authority, which is in New York City. Hooray for Blue Morpho can pretty much sum up my thoughts on every episode left in this season. If you don't dig the Blue Morpho storyline, I can't imagine you like Season 6 of the Venture Brothers at all. I've never really talked about guest voices on this channel, but both Jeffrey Wright, the dude from Westworld, and Barbara Rosenblatt, best known for Orange is the New Black, are both awesome as Think Tank and Battle Axe respectively. Also, kinda random, but I can't tell you how much I love this shot of Dr. Mrs. the Monarch. Nor can I tell you how much I love the Venture Brothers. As always, thank you for watching and go Team Venture. Tune in next week for It Happening One Night. If you dug this video, share it with a friend. And if there was some huge glaring thing that I missed in this video, follow me on Instagram to see these videos a week early and offer your input before I upload the final product.